It's Wellness Wednesday, one of my favorite days because we get to spend it with Dr. Natalie Gentile. And today we are continuing to highlight Mental Health Awareness Month with a focus on moving away from diet culture and the toxic impact that it can have on our body and our mind. I'm so glad you're here today.
Good to be back. Thank you, Heather.
So we actually did a little Instagram live earlier to talk about this and just kind of start getting into the meat of it because there's so much to unpack when it comes to diet culture. So for people at home who are trying to figure out what this is, what is diet culture?
Diet culture is something we have all been surrounded by for the majority of our lives and history. It is this focus on how can we accentuate and raise up thinness in our culture? How can we assign morality to the ways that we are eating and also add stigma to those that don't fit a body type we want to see?
Yeah. So there's this whole push towards like anti-diet culture. So we need to get to this point where we become more accepting of our bodies. There has to be a healthy in-between though, right? Because sometimes putting on too much weight can be unhealthy, but is there that healthy spot to be between anti-diet culture and diet culture?
Yeah, it's a challenge. I think one thing we covered briefly today when we were doing our live was starting to ask the questions of yourself and of the industry, for example, that you're in. For me, it was, how am I approaching patient care? Weight bias, for example, in healthcare is extremely high, and it really affects patient care and it affects access to care. So for me, it was a challenge of how is this potentially affecting the way I approach patients, not just how am I approaching my own body and my own mentality. There is certainly nothing wrong with wanting to change your body type. That is your own business, though. And I think in an industry that is now $30+ billion a year spent on it, which is this wellness industry, diet culture, we've now put our own thoughts in that industry into people's business, and that's not okay.
So how do we fix this? Because I think that, you know, for myself, I just started intermittent fasting, and it was just because I'd gotten to this point where my body changed. I had 3 babies. I'm happy with my body, but I feel like I don't want to be at this unhealthy point. I felt like I was starting to venture down this way. You brought up something really important. You look at why. Why do you want to lose weight? And addressing that so that you can unpack any like mental health issues that might be coming with it, right?
Absolutely. So I'm a primary care physician. I've got patients certainly who are coming in daily that are wanting to talk about weight loss. And my first question to them always is why? Because if it's something that diet culture has told you you need to fit a certain standard, then we've got to unpack that. If there are certain factors that you're feeling unwell in your body and you're not functioning and your quality of life is not what you want it to be, then let's address that. Because no matter how many diets you go on or how many medications I put you on for weight loss, if we don't talk about the mental health component behind it, then we're not fixing the underlying issue. And
sometimes I think it's just to feel better. You know, it's all these foods that we're eating, maybe they're causing us to bloat, and then we look at ourselves and we're not happy with how we look. But there is this other side where we're seeing images of extremely thin people, clothing is targeted that may look a certain way, and we feel like we need to lose the weight.
Absolutely. Thinness is very much elevated. It is applauded in our culture, and that hasn't changed over time. We've talked about that before on Wellness Wednesday. But I think it's when we start to obsess so much that we're thinking about it 24/7. And that's what diet culture wants us to do. So we buy the products, so we do the diet plans that inevitably will fail, you know, and we've not in the end gotten back to the why.
Yeah. I did, you know, I am in this category. I tried keto for 3 days, and 3 days in I was like, I cannot eat anything else that's salty. I'm done. Like, I can't do it anymore. And it's about balance. It's about finding the fruits and vegetables that you like, adding those into your normal routine, your normal diet, and trying to change for the better.
What we know about dietary patterns is whatever you're doing that can be done consistently and sustainably is more likely to be successful. So these crash diets, these fad products, these things that are very short term, sure, they'll work short term, but is it really going to fit into the remainder of your life?
It's the sustainability of it all. You actually have an event coming up. Tell me more about this, because I think we could talk forever about diet culture and leaning out of it.
I'm very excited about this event on May 11th, 6:30 p.m. It's next Thursday. We have an anti-diet panel that we put together at Rebel Wellness, which is my space. We will have 2 dietitians. We will have a body acceptance, self-love advocate therapist there, as well as a woman who does yoga for all bodies. And we will be representing so many body types and asking and answering lots of great questions. I can't wait.
I love this. And how can people sign up? Do they have to sign up ahead of time?
Absolutely, yeah. You can check out rebelsinwellness.com or follow us at Rebel Wellness LLC to find out more.
So how do you have any recommendations if people out there are serious about losing weight and they have found themselves to be in a good mental space, that they want to do this for their health, they feel good about wanting to lose the weight? What are the first steps? What should people do today?
I think surrounding yourself with a medical team that can be helpful, including a therapist if possible, a dietitian, and a physician that you really trust is a great way to start. But if you're just going it on your own, shutting out a lot of those notoriously diet culture places on TikTok, Instagram can be helpful because it can just be confusing and it can lead us down paths that are very challenging. Looking instead for health at every size, looking instead at body acceptance and body positivity is a great place to start.
And get moving.
Yes,
get
moving.
You say that this is really tied to helping our mental health.
Yes, absolutely. Not something about walking and just being out walking, like when we do Walk with a Doc every month. Like if we can just get out and take walks and be in nature and be mindful of our bodies, it's a way to kind of reinvigorate the love for our bodies and what they can do.
Walk with a Doc.
Yes.
Is that you? That's you? Tell
Yes,
me about
we have
this.
a Pittsburgh chapter of Walk with a Doc. So every month we get out and walk at Highland Park. It's an international movement, so this is our chapter here. And we just get out in the community. It's free. We go walking together. A lot of times we talk about medical topics or just anything we want to.
I love this. You are doing so much to help us all get into a good space. Thank you.
Thank you.